Veteran Hong Kong actor Benz Hui Shiu-Hung, one of the most beloved and enduring figures in Hong Kong's film and television industry, has passed away at the age of 76. His death, caused by multiple organ failure following a long and private battle with cancer, has sent a wave of grief throughout the entertainment world and among generations of audiences who grew up watching his work. Hong Kong's TVB, where Hui had worked for decades, issued an official obituary early Tuesday morning confirming the heartbreaking news. His family, through his close friend and fellow actress Gigi Lai, announced to the media that Hui had passed away peacefully on Tuesday, surrounded by loved ones. For many in Hong Kong, Benz Hui was more than an actor. He was a familiar face, a comforting presence, and a symbol of a golden era of Cantonese cinema and television. Affectionately known by fans as Benz Hung, he had an illustrious career spanning more than 5 decades, during which he became widely recognized as one of the finest supporting actors in the industry, often referred to as the King of Supporting Roles. Hui was born in Hong Kong in 1948, a time when the city was still recovering from the aftermath of World War II and was on the brink of becoming a cultural hub in Asia. His life and career would later reflect the transformation of Hong Kong itself, resilient, dynamic, and ever-evolving. When Benz Hui was just 1 year old, his father moved the family to Guangzhou, where they ran a small business. Those early years away from Hong Kong gave him a taste of both hardship and family responsibility. It was not until 1958 that the Hui family returned to Hong Kong, settling back into the city that would one day embrace him as one of its brightest stars. Those who knew him often said that even as a child, Benz had a sense of humor and curiosity that made him stand out. He wasn't from a showbiz family, but he carried an innate charisma that drew people to him. Hui's entry into acting was not immediate. Like many of his generation, he started with humble beginnings, taking on odd jobs before finding his calling. He had a deep fascination with the performing arts, and would often sneak into cinemas to watch martial arts films, dramas, and comedies. The magic of storytelling left a permanent impression on him. Eventually, he found his way into acting classes and began taking small parts in local productions, steadily earning his place in the world he admired from afar. His first major breakthrough came in 1974 when he made his film debut in the Hong Kong comedy Games Gamblers play. It was an era dominated by icons like Michael Hui, George Lam, and Sam Hui, and the film industry was booming. Though his role was minor, Benz's natural comedic timing and authenticity captured attention. It was the start of something extraordinary. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Benz Hui became one of those actors you would recognize instantly on screen. Maybe not always the lead, but always unforgettable. In 1983, he appeared in TVB's adaptation of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, one of Hong Kong's most beloved television series of all time. His role in the drama helped him become a familiar face to audiences not just in Hong Kong, but also in mainland China and across Southeast Asia. Viewers admired his ability to bring complexity to every character, no matter how small the part. Unlike many actors who sought fame, Benz Hui never seemed to chase the spotlight. He took pride in his craft and believed in the power of storytelling over celebrity. He once said in an interview, "An actor should serve the story, not the other way around." That philosophy would define his career for decades. In 2000, Hui reached another career milestone with his performance in Running Out of Time, where he played a witty negotiator. The role was both humorous and deeply human, blending his comedic instincts with emotional depth. The performance earned him his first nomination for Best Supporting Actor at the Hong Kong Film Awards, a recognition that many felt was long overdue. Critics praised his subtlety, the way he could express an entire emotion through a look or a pause. It was this effortless realism that made him such a revered performer. But perhaps his most iconic role came in 2014, when he portrayed Tam Foon Hae, also known as Brother Foon Hae, in the crime drama Line Walker. The series became a sensation, and Hui's performance as the morally complex triad boss captivated audiences. Brother Foon Hae was not just a character. He became a cultural phenomenon, the kind of figure who blurred the line between hero and villain. The role earned Hui the award for Most Popular Male Character at the TVB Anniversary Awards, cementing his status as a legend in the industry. Even years later, Fans continued to refer to him affectionately by that character's name, proof of how deeply he had embedded himself into the hearts of viewers. Beyond the screen, Benz Hui was known for his warmth, humility, and sharp sense of humor. He was the kind of person who treated everyone, from co-stars to production assistants, with respect. Many younger actors have shared stories of how Hui would offer advice between takes or quietly encourage them when they were struggling with a scene. To them, he wasn't just a senior actor, but a mentor and father figure. His generosity extended beyond his profession. He was known for his charity work and willingness to support social causes, especially those involving children and education. Hui was active on social media, connecting with fans in a way that felt genuine and down-to-earth. His last post on Xiaohongshu, China's version of Instagram, appeared on October 10th. In it, he wrote, "Nothing in the world is fair, except time." It was a simple but profound statement, and now, in hindsight, many fans see it as his quiet farewell, a reflection on life, aging, and acceptance. His words resonated deeply, serving as a reminder that even in his final days, Benz Hui was still teaching through his wisdom. The news of his passing spread quickly across social media, and tributes poured in from all corners of the Chinese-speaking world. On Weibo, China's X-like platform, the topic "Brother Hui Shiu-Hung died" has been viewed over 370 million times. Fans shared clips from his films, emotional messages, and personal memories of how his characters touched their lives. One Weibo user wrote, "He spent his life proving that there are no small roles, only small actors. Even a supporting role can become a legend. Thank you, Brother Hui, for accompanying us through our youth. The warmth and vitality you brought to the screen will never fade." That sentiment was echoed by countless others who had followed his journey for decades. For many, his death feels like the end of an era, the loss of one of the last bridges connecting modern entertainment to the golden age of Hong Kong cinema. Benz Hui's story was one of perseverance and passion. Despite being part of an industry known for its volatility, he maintained a steady career built on hard work and integrity. He never succumbed to scandals or controversy, choosing instead to focus on what he loved most, acting. His colleagues often described him as the heartbeat of every production, the person who brought balance and light to even the most stressful shoots. Throughout his career, Hui appeared in over 100 films and television series, spanning every genre imaginable, from crime thrillers and comedies to dramas and action flicks. He shared the screen with some of the biggest names in Asian entertainment, including Andy Lau, Tony Leung, and Chow Yun-fat. Yet despite rubbing shoulders with such giants, he remained modest. "I'm just doing my job," he would often say in interviews, shrugging off praise. But his fans knew he was far more than that. He was a craftsman, someone who elevated every story he was part of. His death has left a noticeable void in the Hong Kong film community. Actors, directors, and producers have taken to social media to express their sorrow and pay tribute. Andy Lau, who worked with Hui on multiple projects, wrote, "Brother Benz was not just a senior. He was a teacher, a friend, and a soul who embodied what it means to love this art. His laughter and kindness will stay with us forever." Actress Charmaine Shea, who starred alongside Hui in Line Walker, posted a photo of them together on set, captioned, "He taught me that acting is not about pretending, but about feeling. I will never forget you, Brother Hui." For the Hong Kong audience, Benz Hui represented something comforting and consistent. His familiar voice, his expressive eyes, and his trademark mix of toughness and tenderness became part of the cultural fabric. Generations grew up with him on their screens, and even younger viewers who discovered his work later felt an immediate connection.